Hello Virgo, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading. I will be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. Keep in mind this reading is a general love reading, so it will not resonate for everyone out there. I am focusing on the person of interest, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. But sometimes I have had in the comments that some people resonate with it as cross-watcher. So my intention is to see what is this person feeling. However, sometimes our energies do intermingle with our person as well. So some of you might feel that this may resonate as a reverse. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. And I also wanted to thank you for all of you, those that have already subscribed and watched the information that I provided in my new channel as well, Asnointia Audio, for those of you that are not aware. It is a new channel that I've created, and it is basically me just sharing my experiences and things that I've learned and observed over time regarding spiritual connections, love, relationships, those kind of things. So I am hoping to include and maybe upload a few more videos in the future. So do keep an eye out for that. Thank you. I wouldn't have started that channel if it wasn't for all of you who have encouraged me. Wow, talk about heat, being in heat, sexuality. All right, Virgo. Tension, a lot of tension in this connection. Okay, we have here, and this is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. We have here the first card is the strongest feeling, which is laughter. Then we have illness and wellness, centering, awakening, surrender, crisis, creativity, hearth and home, and then we have sexuality under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. So I'm going to express to you what it is that this person, your person of interest, is feeling towards you currently. My dear Virgo, when I see you, I see and I feel a friend, somebody who I can rely on, somebody who I can trust, somebody who's fun. You know how to make my heart happy. You know what makes me laugh. There's certain things about you that just make me feel alive again, young again, bright and happy. You are bright like sunshine. But there have been a few things in this connection that have been weighing me down. I am drowning in a sea of sadness, below the water. I'm trying to reach above the surface of this water to see your shining face, which is the sun. But I am unable to, because there are things, memories haunting me, things that have happened in the past, restrictions, constraints, barriers, burdens. So many things are holding me down from reaching out to you the way I would really want to. There's a part of me now that realizes that you and I do have a spiritual connection. I feel that the connection that we have really grounds me. We have this effect, like the yin and the yang. You bring out my energy so much. And I have now realized and come to an awakening moment. You have given me this gift of spiritual awakening. I realize now that there's so many things that you have done, things that I didn't see before. I realize now that your perspective was very different. And I am seeing things from your perspective now. Whereas before, everything was just one-sided. It was only what I thought, my opinion, me. I now realize that I have surrendered my heart, my mind, and my body to you. This is voluntary. And I feel that you belong to me. There is this sense of belonging. This feeling that I have now makes me feel very overwhelmed. I am overwhelmed. I am unable to think straight. This feeling of overwhelmment. There's so many emotions that are going through me right now. I need to sort these emotions out. And until I do, up until that point, I'm still going to be living in mental anguish, anxiety, frustration, and impatience. I need to sort my emotions out and not be so overwhelmed by this situation. Because what I need to do is make a decision to think straight. But I'm frozen because I don't know what choice to make, because I am in a crisis mode. There's a part of me that wants to create something with you, something that will be long-lasting for the world to see. I do feel that there are certain things that have occurred in our connection, and we could have been stronger, but we were not. And I'm afraid that maybe if I was to try to make this web, this connection, I would like it to be solid, but there is a doubt. I'm doubting that it would be. I feel that it would be very fragile if we were to create something together. You are my hearth and home. Wherever you are, that is where home is. The light that you shine is something that leads me home. And whenever I'm cold, I think of you. And emotionally, you have this way of making me feel warm. I can confide in you and not fear being judged. I know I can tell you anything. And now I do feel that there's a part of us that is so strong and we're connected. It feels as if we are like family. Overall, I know things have seemed a bit materialistic, and you might feel that I misused and reused you. My feelings for you are very sexual. I can't deny that. I get so excited every time I think about you, every time I think about your body, certain parts of your body. They're so tempting. They're intoxicating. I feel drunk when I think about you. And to some degree, I know that this was toxic, and it was not healthy. But I'm willing to change all that now, because I see a different side of you, a side I never saw before. And what's in my heart, I want to lay out on this table. And I want to tell you how I feel. But I'm just scared and overwhelmed. Virgo. Wow, at the end of this message, I actually was hearing a masculine voice. This simply just could be the masculine energy speaking, but that last bit that I was talking right from here, that is someone. Someone is feeling that. Okay, so that's that. It seems like this person might have indulged sexually, and it was good while it lasted. However, there's more to life than just that. There's many, many, many other things that we need to value in the entirety, right? And this person now realizes that for them it was a lot of physical connection. That, by the way, is not an omen. That was already burning, so it was supposed to go out. What I'm sensing here, this person that you're dealing with, Virgo, some of you, not all of you, some of you were dealing with a friends with benefits connection, where some of you started getting more feelings for this person, and this person was not in the same mindset as you. And you moved forward in that feeling, but they didn't. They stayed back. This is something that became a little complicated. When I have the laughter card and when I have the sexuality card, for me that's also a friendship card and sexuality. So friends with benefits. Okay, this is the Lover's Path Tarot. Whoa. And I'll be looking into anything that this person did that caused any hindrance or any obstacle in this connection. Something that happened that they have not spoken to you about or told you. A problem that they were facing, perhaps. Okay. Tradition, and then we have the Three of Cups. Okay. Tradition does talk about having structure, conformity, and rituals. What this person was feeling, they felt the need to throw out old structures that constrain. Okay, you remember you had the illness and wellness card. With the illness and wellness card, and if you want, you can rewind, have a look. With the illness and wellness card, I said there are restrictions and constraints, right? So again, here in this card, it does talk about social structures that constrain, fear of unconventional ideas and ways of approach, non-conformity. So, you know what it is, Virgo? This person tried to do something different from what the rest of the world thinks is quote-unquote normal, and they tried to do something different. So, honestly, what I'm seeing here, especially since I deal with a lot of people when I do the readings, This seems to be more of a friends with benefits connection, or a connection where you had started off and you thought that you're headed in some direction. However, what happened was that things did not turn out the way you thought they would. And what ended up happening is this person thought that you and the rest of the world should think the way they do. So for example, you might be the type that wants to settle down. Maybe this person doesn't. Maybe they just want to have a friends with benefits connection, for example. Now the problem is their mindset is like this, and they think that's right because it suits them at this time. That's their lifestyle. That's what they need. That's what they want right now. You don't need this. You don't want this. And so where does that meet in the middle? There is no meeting in the middle. The issue now is that this person thought that they could change your perspective, maybe change other people's perspectives, but they wanted you to live the way they had their lifestyle. They wanted you to accommodate them. That is difficult. It's difficult for one person to just change everything, their attitude, their lifestyle, to accommodate the other person. So that is something that has happened. Okay, we have the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups here does talk about overindulgence, procrastination, and they realized that it was time to get back to work on this connection. So what they were doing is they thought that they could change the world to what they think is the proper kind of world. They were overindulging. This person might have been drinking. They might have been having some overindulgence, substance abuse, hopefully not. But this individual was eating, not eating, maybe they're eating edibles, maybe, or something like that, but they were keeping themselves busy because they were distracting themselves. Why were they overindulging in things? Because they're trying to keep their distance from the inevitable. They were not facing the truth. They were not facing what the facts are. They were just trying to avoid the truth. You can't avoid the truth. Eventually it catches up. And you can't hide the truth either. There's always light. Here we have a situation where this person thought that they could ignore what was really important in this connection. And eventually they realized now that procrastination is not going to get them anywhere. There's something about your connection with this person sexually where they're like addicted to you, and it's difficult for them to change their ways, but they still want you as well. That's where things get complicated. What is that saying? Make their cake and have it too, or something like that, right? Have their cake and eat it too. I think that's what it is. But yeah, it's like everything needs to be delivered and served on a platter to this person. And meanwhile, your feelings, your emotions are not being catered to or looked into. That's what the problem was here. So either this person told you, Virgo, or maybe they didn't. But this is what the problem was internally. Okay, let's have a look at the Beginner's Tarot deck. I'm going to have a look at what it is that we have as any plans this person has, maybe intentions. Magician. Magician has come out a lot in this set of readings that I've done. Goodness me. Okay, you have another major arcana. So Magician is good. We also have World. That's also very good. Nope, 2. Time do we have? Okay. Holy Anna, look at this. You have here Wheel of Fortune, World, Magician, all major arcanas. And Hanged Man. Oh my God. Okay, people. Major, major changes happening. Real changes. Big changes. Yep. But they're holding firm to the way they think and the way they believe certain things. Now, keep in mind, this person really is passionate for the way they believe in certain things. It's very difficult. You might think this person is stubborn and they're just being egotistical, but in actual fact, this person, their mindset is just like this. It's difficult to change them. They're really comfortable with the way they feel. Here we have the Magician. So this person, okay, Virgo, does this person want you? Oh, yes, they do. They're going to try to manifest you in their life. What they're trying to do is bring about some kind of changes. Have the best tools in the house. Use the best things that they can possibly do to try to make the situation better. They're trying to manifest you and trying to use all the tools, all the things that they know, all the abilities and skills that they have to bring you back into their life the way that they want you to be. They're realizing, the World card, they're realizing that you are someone who they hold very dear to their heart now. Without you, their world feels empty. And this card also talks to me about wanting to be closer to you physically, not wanting to be worlds apart. Emotionally, they want to be close to you, and physically, they want to be close to you. Here we also have the Wheel of Fortune. So they're feeling that one day, someday, some way, we will meet again. They are waiting and trusting fate and destiny. They're having faith in fate and destiny to come through for them and for you to be together. They're counting on it. That's putting a lot of faith. Now, what are they doing though? They're literally just hanging around, waiting to see what happens. Waiting to see, is fate and destiny somehow going to bring you together? And is your reaction, is this distance going to create anything inside of you? Are you going to reach out? Here, there's a lot of waiting. The Hanged Man. And then we have the Four of Pentacles. So yes, like I said earlier, the Four of Pentacles, this person, they do want you, okay? But the problem is they want to have you their way. This is not their way or the highway. This is just simply their way because they just want you. It's a very, very strange kind of connection that the both of you have. It's very unique. And it's only a type of understanding that the both of you have, but the rest of the world doesn't understand it. It's a very unique connection you guys have here. Okay. And that's that. So are they going to take any action? I don't see any action yet, but I do see a lot of good intentions. So, it's important to have good plans, good intentions, and afterwards people do take action. However, in this reading, I don't really see them taking much of actual tangible action. They're not doing that. Okay, let's have a look at Doreen Virtue's Archangel answer cards. Just going to do a quick prayer. All right, these messages are from Archangel Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. Peaceful resolution. So it does appear that certain things that happened that might have, maybe you guys got into an argument or some type of disagreement, some type of upsetness. There's going to be resolution, and it's going to be peaceful. Meditation brings answers. So the angels are advising you here certain things that are good for you, and meditation is good for you. And the other form of meditation is also just simply doing a prayer. It doesn't have to be super long, but this is an image of you. This is the Christ consciousness. This is the Almighty Father behind him. So you can pray to the Christ consciousness. Through Christ, you can get to Jehovah. From there, in your mind's eye, you can call upon Archangel Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel to guide you and to protect you throughout this entire situation. Okay, then we have trust. Trust in God. That's exactly what I just said. So, if you have that faith and that trust, you will be sending out positive vibes into the universe. Here we do have it's up to you. So this is one of those cards that really shows you that, for me, it shows you that you have another branch, another reality that you can get into. For some of you, you're really tired of this connection. So yes, you can move on. It's up to you. You have free will. For the rest of you that want to stay in this connection, they are saying, yes, you have a choice. They're telling you to look for a sign. So look for a sign could mean signs and synchronicities. This could also mean actual, like a message from this person specifically. Now we have here no. I just want to see what no is all about. Be assertive. Okay. So what happened is some of you might not have been speaking what was on your mind, and you might have been behaving in a very docile kind of way, which is, docile is fine, it depends on the situation. But what happened here, they are telling you to be assertive, okay? Before you were not. Let this person know what you're comfortable with and what you're not comfortable with. For those of you that are not wanting to be in this connection anymore, the angels are saying that there's something better than this person. For those of you that want to stay in this connection, they are saying that there's going to be a peaceful resolution. It's up to you. Be assertive with this individual. You will be seeing signs and synchronicities because there is something better than the situation that you are in right now. So those are two messages that kind of branch out. I hope, Virgo, I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance in your respective situation. Thank you once again for viewing the video and for liking, sharing, subscribing, encouraging me to start that new channel that I just did. I feel like I can be a bit more creative there too. My background, I also like a lot of creative things. I love being creative. So thank you once again, everyone. I hope some of you resonated with this reading. Definitely let me know in the comments below. And I will see you guys again. Take care and stay safe. Bye now.